What was that old CIA saying? The story changes, but the ending remains the same, no matter what. You know, it's intriguing to me. Take away all the added complications and the meddling. I can't remember the events that brought me to my second regeneration. All those years, all those alterations. Well, it is my role to see all. Maybe I'll just check.
Exiled to Earth by the Time Lords, Doctor Who is living in London. Now famous for his incredible exploits, the Doctor is invited to appear on a TV panel game by well-known compere Perry Conway.
Now welcome folks to Explain My Mystery, an exciting new panel game. Now our first guest this evening is Mrs. Swiggings. Now she has a very strange mystery to tell us about it. Go ahead, Mrs. Swiggings.
'Tis a fearful tale I have to tell about the poltergeists and such like. Every Friday night, around 8 o'clock, there comes a terrible banging within the walls of me old house, and a howling that rattles my windows.
Well, Doctor, you've heard the dear lady's tale. Can you explain her mystery?
Possibly. Yes, I think so. Tell me, Mrs. Swiggings, do you have a lodger?
Yes, a fine gent. He occupies my basement. Always keeps himself to himself.
Just as I thought. I think the banging you hear within your walls every Friday night is probably the lodger taking his weekly bath. Old places like yours tend to have noisy plumbing, Mrs. Swiggings.
I've had enough of being made a fool of. What about the howling then? What about that?
Oh, probably a stray hound down the road, ma'am. But certainly not a ghost.
Ha, nothing like a little amusement to start the show. But now on to a far more serious story. Farmer Glenlock Hogan has a baffling and truly chilling mystery for our panel. Take it away, Farmer Hogan.
I tell ye, there's weird goings-on down on my farm. It's my scarecrows. I've seen them at night. Come alive they do, and sort of sleepwalk.
An eerie account indeed. Any ideas, panel?
Frankly, I can think of no logical explanation.
Nor I. Very troubling.
None of the experts can help you, Farmer Hogan, but I've got a theory. Maybe you've been watching too many horror films.
Laugh at me if you will, but it's true. All I tell you is true. Later, as Glenlock Hogan storms from the studio. Wait a minute, Hogan! I'm not one of those who laughed. Take me to your farm. This scarecrow affair interests me. At last, a believer. Aye, come with me, Doctor, and I'll show you sights that will chill your spine. Next week, Doctor Who witnesses the eerie night walk of the Scarecrows.